Gas is
I'm
high
paying for the
now,
gas.
so that.
Look at you with the you go here trying to
I'm saying
Damn.
that's what they
around.
would do. I'm just saying that's what they would do. Gas is high
I'm
now,
just saying. I'm just
so
saying.
It's the glow on the screen, the pulse of the night.
And that's unfortunate that you gotta teach your
Breaking
kids
mirror.
like, look,
What's the
if
worst
such and such come in the car and be like, "Flick,
keeping
flick,"
it fresh?
you better run or
Squad
say
in
no
the
or whatever. Cause
sweat, harder
I
than
remember my little sister
the
being hollered at and all of that back in the day. Was she 12, but she looked like she don't look like
I'm
nothing.
shooting
I'm about to
everything
whoop
out
ass.
here about that one.
I've
Yeah.
heard people, say like, oh, well, these whatever year olds, they look like it, so it's fine. It's kind of pedophile stuff anyway. PDF file. Anyways,
Hold on. Joe
Yeah.
chiming in.
do one-eyed women still wink seductively, or is that just a blink for them? I guess if it's real slow, it's seductive.
A drunk dude ain't gonna know the difference.
Right, man, that one I can
Hey
get it.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man. One-eyed Wendy been staring at me all night. She got
All
a
night.
fat old ass. They still gonna hit that.
Yep.
They still hitting that. They
And
still
that's why
hitting
there's no
one-eyed Wendy.
manifesto needed. Because she gonna be like, I need my lights are out at the house. Somebody gonna cut that
What's
check.
wrong, Wendy? She gonna wipe that one eye, talking about some. I don't know how I'm gonna pay this rent. She gonna be scratching that one eye, talking about some. It's just gas is high now, and you got me
I'll pay
driving
for your
all the way
gas.
over here.
Gas
Baby,
is
I'll pay
high
for the
now,
gas.
so that.
Look at you with the you go here trying to
I'm
teach
saying
that
that's what
Damn.
whole
they would do.
ass.
I'm just saying that's what they would do. Gas is high
I'm
now,
just saying. I'm just
so
saying.
But I'm convinced.
I think okay. So I got a little bit of a different take. I get where you're going with it, but more so, I'm gonna take it in a historical route. I get what she's saying, and I agree on the statistics. However, historically, women have never had to pull the trigger because women are the ones usually who are able to plan out the act to the manipulators. A good example would be like Helen of Troy. Is she not responsible for the deaths? I'm just saying, like with
Yeah.
these different wars and so forth, where it's over a female or a female is able to give that influence in the background. Is blood not on her hands? It's just she ain't the one who actually went through and sliced and diced, but that don't mean that she wasn't a part of it. So
Man,
Yeah.
listen.
I'm
Deeper
just
than
saying
that.
what you say
She
is true, but I
nurturing the
also
shooter.
think sometimes, yeah, sometimes that's going on too. Like, you know, I don't
Baby,
But
think
you
there's
women
two
want
have to be
shooter,
things. I
you
free.
can
mean,
shoot him.
as we go into some of these areas where women haven't really been in those aggressive types of spaces, army, navy, all of that, and now we would say that women are usually caught up in crimes of passion or like insurance. So like putting rat poison in people's stuff allegedly and all that kind of stuff. Like the slow roll is not going to be anything that's like mass
Right.
because there's
And it okay.
yeah,
It's not a lot
that's
of
that's
women
too crash
shooters,
out.
and Pop Tarts are sweet. Any other obvious facts? Like, who gives a damn? It's not. It hasn't been anything. Oh, so what you trying to say? Yeah, because men, guess what? Men are born hunters. Men have to earn everything. And when they are less than or weaker versions of those who are just like them, they're naturally going to have a chip on their shoulder. Weaker men are bullied. Weaker men are turned down by women. In fact,
Right.
women will manipulate a weak ass man to impress the stronger man and make him believe she actually like the weak man, so the stronger man can step up and be like, "What the hell, you? Why are you talking to Ted?" You know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah.
Ted, like, damn, his name just sound like manure coming off the tongue because he
And 80% of them same women are going after the same 10% of men. So
exactly.
that's the other part about it. So you
That's
leaving a
the
whole bunch of people out in the
So
cold.
what you're saying is that
But that
although
whole
these
math or whatever that
so
right.
dude
so
on
what you're
YouTube.
saying that is although what she's saying makes sense and of like who's actually pulling the trigger, your hypothesis is that because life is more challenging and being able to finesse the things you want or need that you get tired of it and they be like, you know what, why am I even I'm crashing out.
Man, look, I don't usually do this, but I heard you say out your mouth offline about women and
Don't you talk?
homelessness. No, no,
Don't do this.
no,
This is
Are we
I
really
want
bringing the
no.
divinity.
production
How you
meeting
coming
stuff
for me?
out?
Yes, no,
Wow, you
no.
nasty work,
So
mother.
no, hot take. Put it out there about what you feel about women and
See that
homelessness.
this the type you gonna put in the real group chat. You can get the
Let me say
PG
this.
group chat.
Can I say this, y'all? Let me say this. So a lot of our so-called shooters are basically born in high school, right? Because that's when most men and women experience the classisms. They experience the separations of where they either
Mhm.
going to be in life or where they're headed, right?
Yeah,
Or the peak of wherever they are in life. Sometimes it happens in high school, right? So
fair.
that's stressful in itself because you already not even trying to be. You're already placed into a position of being the kid who can't sit at the cool table. Oh, you're already labeled as the guy who can't dress, or the nerd, or the sports, or the jock. And either way it go, even if you can't dress and you a jock, you still gonna get the business. If you can dress pretty good and you pretty boy, you getting the chicks. But if you a nerd, you get to do their homework. You get to be the one that's on the yearbook, like all the less sexy academic stuff that may appeal to you, but it's not drawing a lot of women. You're not the milkshake ain't coming to your yard, right?
No,
So you
you gotta
somebody
be the delayed gratification version of that. Like all of y'all gonna work for me one day.
exactly. You become the I'm drinking milk commercial, if you will.
Oh, that milk mustache
A lot
one
of things
day.
can happen. Yeah, a lot of things can happen. As a freshman, you can sit there and say, I'm going to be like that senior. So you're going to work your A off for the first 2 years of high school. So by the time you come a junior, they start noticing you. And by the time you come a senior, you're the man, right? But bottom line is there's certain people that just don't peak in high school. They don't have that many friends. And then they go home and it might be some emotional stuff going on at home. But the bottom line is a lot of men are born, a lot of shooters are born out of that because they have to deal with the social ills. A lot of women don't. Even the nerdy chick get knocked down by the captain of the football team if she thick, look like
Right,
something.
because you hitting everything as the cap.
Yes, the captain, you sitting back like, man, I hit all the cheerleaders, man. I'm about to go to the chess team. F it. Just out of boredom. Y'all seen that movie, She's All That? Remember that? I could turn anybody into the prom queen.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I'm
although she
saying?
didn't look bad underneath some freaking glasses, but whatever.
So even the nerdy chick with the glasses and paint splatter across her chest, she could get smacked too. So women is different. It's gonna always be different for women. It's always gonna be different. Even when you the chubby, not so cute, pimple face girl in high school, a dude still rubbing on you trying to see if he can get some neck or something out the deal. She's still getting attention. She still gets attention.
Or because nobody else seen it, they just like, I wonder what she got up to today.
Pour it slow, let it flow through the night. Gem and Dame got the glow, got the light. What's the word, what's the scene, what's the truth? Hot squads in the house, what it means to you. Our daily drip is the fix you